Hello. Hello, Orillia. My name's Gordon Ball, and I'm here to welcome you to a rally that says we don't like what is going on in Ottawa. We don't like the fact that our democratically elected government has been shut down arbitrarily, and we think it's kind of unsettling, and we're here to oppose it. So that's why we're here. It's a little dangerous. We're also here today to look around and to see that we're not alone. That those of us who sit at home in front of our television sets and complain about this, well, we're in good company. Look around here today. We got people of all political stripes who are saying to Stephen Harper that we don't like what you did. And that's a good thing. That's a good thing that we can find that kind of unity here among us in Simcoe North. So here we are to get started. You're going to hear from a few people today from lots of different stripes, and we're going to start it off with a few words from the guy who helped to get this all started. He's an inspiration to us all. He's 20 years old, never been politically involved before, but he looked at it just as we did and said he's not happy about this. And what's more, he did something about it. Here's Dan Switzer.
Hi, Dan.
Good day, everyone.
Hey, Dan.
We're all here today for the same reason, to protest against Harper's decision. We all think that it was a poor choice on his part. All of us need to show him that we are against this, that we are the people, we are the one who choose who represents us. It is our choice, not his, and he needs to get back to work. We've got several speakers today. All of them have very interesting things to say. Of course, I'll be starting off myself. As the organizer, I'm very proud to see how many people have come today. A lot more than I expected. We got this filmed. It's going to be on YouTube. It's going to be in the news. Everybody's going to hear about it. I would like to mention one thing. This nation currently is in war. Some of us agree with it, some of us don't. But the big question is, how can we spread democracy in another country when our own is being stopped? Harper has chosen a system which was originally instituted for national emergencies. He is using it to save his own skin, and he has done so twice in 1 year. It's unacceptable, it is an abuse of power, and we will not stand for it. I'm very proud now to introduce Doris Middleton of the Orillia Labour Council for her speech.
Thank you, Dan. Well, today is really a historic event. I've lived in Simcoe North for, goodness, well over 30 years, and I didn't think I'd ever see the day that something like this would happen. I'd like to open by borrowing a quote from Woody Allen, who said that 80% of success is just about showing up. What do you think? You think this is a success? As I said earlier, I'm honored to be part of this coalition of citizens who are standing up to speak out against this travesty of Canadian politics. We think it's wrong. Stephen Harper suspended democracy for the second time in 1 year. He shut down the House of Commons until March 3rd. And ordinary citizens across this country today in 50 different rallies are saying that we are outraged that he would think we would accept that. It's an insult to our intelligence and to the democracy of this country. If we were silent, that means we accept. Are we silent?
No!
That means that we do not accept. And as I said, in 50 other centres in this country, they have said the same thing. The House of Commons doesn't belong to Stephen Harper. It belongs to us. Get back to work, Stephen. As Dan said, I am the president of the Orillia, Muskoka and District Labour Council. What that means is we represent, or we are the umbrella organization for workers from Huntsville to Orillia and over to Midland. Some of our affiliates include many people that are paid for, or whose jobs are paid for out of the public purse. That would be teachers, the Elementary Teachers Federation, Ontario Public Service Employees Union, OSSTF, which is the secondary school teachers, Service Employees International Union, as well as private sector unions such as C.A.P.P, UFCW, and United Steelworkers. All of us are workers who have a contract with our employer, which means we need to fulfill it. Is Stephen Harper fulfilling his contract?
No!
37 bills, will be thrown out because of this prorogue. That is up to $100 million being lost, not measuring the wasted time and efforts of all of our MPs. If workers did this, would that be acceptable?
No!
And it isn't acceptable from our Prime Minister. But I believe the majority of our MPs do want to get back to work. We have lots of work to do. Problems with our EI system, problems with our public pensions, and the economic recession is not over. But how can anything be resolved with our politicians not in the House? He just doesn't want to answer the embarrassing questions around torture of prisoners in Afghanistan, Harper's lack of action on job creation, and lack of action on climate change. But he needs to be there to answer those questions to average citizens like us. This rally came together very quickly. And you know what that says? That says what Margaret Mead, who I am a great follower of, has said, that only thing that has ever really changed the world is a small group of thoughtful people that got together to do something about it. And last but not least, I may be stealing this line from others who may use it as well, but all of us who are great followers of Rick Mercer probably heard him say, yes, we Canadians are apathetic, but the minute someone uses our apathy against us, suddenly we start to care big time. And you know what? Who cares? Whatever it takes. We care. Thank you for all coming out today, and we can make it change. Thank you.